Hi, my name's Alex. I'm from the US and I'm studying with LTL in Taipei for 2 months. And right now I've been with LTL and in Taiwan for about a month, and I have 1 month left in my program. So I've been in Taipei for about a month, and I absolutely love it here. People are extremely friendly. They're like proactive in speaking English with you. I mean, it's in some ways it almost feels like it's difficult to learn the language because if you mess up in your Chinese when you try to interact with someone, they'll just say, "Oh, no problem," or "It's this much," or "Are you asking about this thing?" And they'll say that in English, and it's actually really, really helpful. It's really friendly and really welcoming, I think, to learn Chinese here. I have mostly stayed in Taipei in my time so far. I did make a day trip with my host family up to the Jinshan area, kind of northwest of Keelung City. It was really beautiful, and yeah, the scenery here is amazing. They've got mountains, they've got ocean, and Taipei is also just really pretty at night as well. I've gone running around the riverside parks in various regions of the city, and it's just really, really pretty at night. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here. Yeah, so when I decided to come to Taiwan to learn Chinese, I searched for a few different programs online, and I applied to a couple of the national programs that are run at certain universities here, like the Mandarin Training Center. Ultimately, I found that I got the best response from LTL when I asked about, when I inquired about coming to learn with LTL in Taipei. And so that was kind of like a good sign for me. Overall, the process was pretty straightforward, just indicating like what I wanted out of the program, and then LTL provided me with a package of proposed itineraries for coming to Taiwan. Another thing that really impressed me with LTL is the flexibility that they offer in their programs. You can pick different cities if you want. You can pick cities in Taipei, in Taiwan, in the mainland. I think also you can go to Singapore. So I thought that was pretty cool. But then they also seem to have a lot more flexibility in when you arrive and for how long you stay. A lot of the other programs that I looked at, required you to start at a certain date and be in, Taipei or for 2 months or 3 months or something, depending on the program. And so I really liked the fact that LTL had a lot of flexibility with what I wanted to get out of studying the language. After having the itinerary and after paying the invoice to signing up for that, then there's an online registration portal, which is pretty extensive and pretty helpful, with asking questions about all kinds of parts of your journey, and these are things that people might not be familiar with when they're traveling to another country. For example, getting a SIM card for your phone, and then also figuring out how to navigate certain systems like public transportation. They have an Easy Card here, which is similar to how you have paperless or cashless systems in other countries. But having that as a reference has been really helpful. LTL also does a lot. If you're signing up for a homestay program, they ask a lot of questions about what you're looking for in a homestay family, and that was also very important to me. So for my program with LTL, I decided to come to Taipei for 2 months or 8 weeks, and I signed up for an intensive program, which is doing group lessons combined with individual instruction, about 30 hours a week. And after I came to Taipei and I started learning, I quickly realized that my brain was only capable of handling a few hours of instruction a day, and definitely realized that I was taking on a bit too much. And LTL is really helpful in quickly and flexibly shifting my schedule to accommodate that. And I've actually found that it's been really valuable for me in other areas as well. So in addition to having a more manageable amount of material to digest for my brain, I also just have more free time, which frees me up to do other things like exploring the city, enjoying other parts of Taipei, thinking about doing some other planning and also talking to people back home. I can have Skype calls or Zoom calls with friends and family elsewhere if I want to check in with them. And it also gives me free time, to do things in the afternoon, like recording videos for LTL. That's a bit of a fourth wall for you. I'm really happy with my time here in LTL. I feel like I have been progressing in the language. I think when I started in Taipei, I probably could only recognize, like 1 out of every 10 characters or something in a sentence or something, and it usually would not help me understand the meaning so much. This morning I was reading a sentence from TV with my teacher, and I actually was able to recognize about 70% of the characters, and this is only in a month of being here, and I have another month, so I still have a lot more progress to hopefully take on, but I've made a lot of progress in the time that I've had here, and I'm really happy with my decision to come to Taipei and learn Mandarin with LTL. And I'm also curious about what it would be like in other cities.